What's up everyone, this is Cassie here from Passive Passion Online Income, and in today's video we are going to be covering the important topic of mindset in particular for a self-publishing entrepreneur, right? I'm going to see you guys right out of this short little Alright, so welcome back. As I was saying earlier, today's video is going to be all about mindset of a self-publishing entrepreneur. Now, to begin with, mindset of a self-publishing entrepreneur ain't that different from the mindset of an entrepreneur that runs brick and mortar business, or an entrepreneur or an investor, in general. So a few important things that you guys need to make sure before you dive into the publishing business is to get your mindset right. Most important tip, or one of the most important reason that people tend to struggle with their self-publishing business is because they tend to have a weak mindset. All right, the first thing that you need to get right is your mindset. So to get started with that, you need to have a positive mindset. All right, so if you're a person who tends to panic, if you're a person who tends to worry easily, if you're a person who tends to always be scared of taking risks, now here we are talking about calculated risks, then you shouldn't be getting to the self-publishing business. If you're a person that's just happy by earning a salary, if you're a person that's happy to be a slave in the corporate world, then this isn't for you. But if you're someone who would love to change your life, if you're someone who would love to transform your life, then this is the business that you need to get into. The reason why I often pitch and promote the self-publishing business or the self-publishing industry in general is mainly because of the low barrier of entry. All right, if you're going to get into the publishing business, you do not need a humongous amount of capital to get started with. Okay, you can get started with a capital of $5,000, or if you want, you can get started with a capital of, let's say, $10,000. But yes, returns ain't gonna be that good. So technically speaking, I advise people to get started with a capital of at least $30,000. Yes, $30,000 is that bracket which I give people if they want to make a good amount of money from the publishing business. All right, so coming back to the mindset, guys, first thing that you need to keep in mind is you need to have a positive mindset. Okay, you should not be a person who panics or worries that often. Let it be not just with your publishing business, but also with your life in general, because if you can't handle stress, if you're a person that cannot handle yourself properly, then you aren't going to be successful in this business. Okay, this business requires you to be very positive. You also need to be very disciplined with your time. Okay, yes, I'm really serious when I say, or when I speak about time management in particular, because if you're going to be working on your publishing business, you do not want any kind of distractions that's going to be disturbing you. So set a timetable or set a schedule, work on it. Make sure that when you're working on your publishing business, let's say when you're doing your keyword research, when you're publishing your books, when you're making your books available for audition on ACX platform, you do not get distracted. There is no disturbance around you. So try to build that environment, try to build that space, or have an office. Like right now while I'm speaking to you, I'm at my residential office. All right, so when I work on my publishing business, I make sure that there's no disturbances, whether it's from my family, whether it's from my friends who are trying to reach me on the phone, or whether it's from anyone else. When I'm working, I keep my phone on flight mode so that there's no disturbance. And that's the reason I'm very productive and creative in getting things done fast and scaling my businesses too. And so could you guys be as well, provided you ensure that you follow all these important principles and make them part of your daily life, right? In case if you're wondering why I'm wearing these glasses, it's not because I'm short-sighted or far-sighted. These are anti-glare glasses for computer production. Being in front of the PC most of the time, I tend to, get this fatigue. So there's something to prevent that, especially for my eyes, so has been helping well so far. So That's about it. Just in case if you were wondering, why all of a sudden I've started wearing glasses. Yeah. So back to the point, guys. Make sure that whatever it is. I mean, as I said in the beginning of the video, this is something which doesn't just apply to the publishing business. It applies for any business. But for publishing business, it's a different ballgame altogether, because majority number of people who enter the publishing business are people who have never run any business in their life, have never had any experience at all. But from my perspective, it's pretty much the same, just the way how you run other businesses. Because before getting into the publishing business also, I had run several businesses. Many of them turn out to be futile, some of them turn out to be successful, and I still continue running them. So I've just applied all my experience, and that's the reason I prefer to encourage, promote, and motivate all you guys out there who are still on the fence, who are still thinking. In case if you're still stuck and thinking of where to get started with my Kindle Income Academy. I'll be putting the link below. Okay, click on that and check it out, and yeah, we can take things forward from there. But if you aren't someone who wants to run the business on your own and is looking for a professional company, that's where my company comes into play. We help set up publishing businesses for individuals that want to start a strong and successful publishing business, and we run the business for you. So that's called Done For You service. Anyways, I've made a video on that. You can go and check it out. I'll be putting a link below. So if you have any questions in regards to that, send me an email. But if you want to enroll into the academy and do things yourself, click on the link, enroll, and check it out. Go through the curriculum. But if you have any questions, you can still email me, right? So back to the topic, guys. Discipline is very important. Time management. Make sure that when you're working on your business, you just work on your business. There's no disturbances. There's no distractions. You just work on your business. All right. Now let's come to the other important point, which is get rich quick scheme. Okay. Often I get asked this question by people that, let's say if I start my publishing business, I mean, although it does sound a bit silly, but I do get asked all kind of different questions, So the question which I often get asked is, can I become a millionaire with a publishing business? Well, the answer to that is yes, you can become a millionaire, provided you know how to manage your funds wisely, or provided you know how to manage your funds properly. I would give you an example of one of my students who actually has become a successful real estate investor today. So when he got started, he started with his self-publishing business, took it to a level where he was making $10,000 on a consistent basis. All right. And once he reached that level, his name is Rolando, by the way. You can go and check out the student testimonial video, and you'll find it in the video section within my channel. So once he reached that level where he was making $10,000 on a consistent basis, that's when he started making investments in real estate. And now he's also going to be starting several other businesses very soon. Lately he had quit his job, and he's very excited, and he's looking forward for his new ventures soon. So yes, with self-publishing business, you can grow and you can develop quite a lot of different businesses. I have done that as well, and so can you guys do the same. So now to answer the question about becoming a millionaire, that's completely in your hands. But if you guys are going to be relying on one business alone, then I would say that's a bad idea. You need to be developing multiple streams of income. You need to be developing multiple businesses, so that not only can you increase your net worth, but also you can increase your cash flow that comes in from different businesses. Make sense? So coming back to the point of mindset, another important thing that you guys need to get in your mind is the talk or discussion of get rich quick. Okay, so self-publishing business isn't a get rich quick scheme. Okay, in case if you're thinking that it is, you gotta just squash that thought and take it out of your head. All right, it isn't. It involves a lot of patience, it involves a lot of hard work, it involves good time management skills, and it also does involve good organizational skills. Now, if you're someone who knows how to streamline your activities, if you are someone who can get these done, if you are someone who can get these kind of things done effectively, then you're going to be very, very successful. I can assure you that. All right. So if you have been discussing this with someone, if someone has been putting this into your head saying that this is a get rich quick scheme, you can become an overnight success story with this, no, it isn't. It takes time. All right. And just because if you do get lucky in a span of 3 to 4 months where you start hitting that $10,000, do not get complacent. Okay, do not get complacent, guys. Look at ways by which how you can upscale your business. Now, if you've made $10,000 in a span of few months, it's not necessary that you're going to be making that $10,000 on a regular basis. You have to look at ways by which you can continue publishing more books and upscale your business. I tell people the only time you need to consider yourself as a six-figure publisher is when you make $10,000 every month. Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 12 months. If you can make six figures. Okay, six figures in a year. All right. However, you need to be aiming for that $10,000 per month mark. All right. Aim for that. Let it be a dry month. Let it be a month where your books are going to be selling slow. I'm talking about months like June and July, in particular, including these months. You need to be making $10,000. Okay. Only then can you consider yourself a six-figure self-publisher. Keep that in mind. Okay, and continue working and developing your publishing business. All right. So those were my points, guys. Those were the important topics that I wanted to cover in today's mindset video. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't, let me know what are the topics you would like me to cover or share by sending me an email. All right. So that was it from this video, guys. And if you're still on the fence, still thinking where to get started, what to do, what kind of program, what kind of course to take, get enrolled in Kindle Income Academy. Okay, I'm going to be putting the link below. Again, as I said a few minutes back during the course of this video, we've got two services. One is if you wanted to run business on your own as an individual, you want to do things on your own, enroll in the Kindle Income Academy. If you want me or my company or my team to take care of your business, build your business from scratch and take it to a level where it brings in six figures or perhaps even, seven figures, or even eight figures. Of course, it depends on your investment, how much you want to invest, how much returns you want to make. So depending on your investment capacity, we're going to be making plans and take things forward from there. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this video. In case if you did like it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Doesn't really matter. But yes, do ask me questions, send me an email, ask whatever questions you have. All right, we can take things forward from there. All right, guys, this is Kasan signing off for now. You guys take care. See you in the new video soon. Take care. Bye.